A very warm greetings to all. I am Anusha, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology, Kanyakumari. So today we are going to discuss the topic WH questions. So the subject code HS8151, Communicative English. So the outcome, on completion, students will be able to discover information from others and improve communication skills. Prepare questions freely. So questioning. So what is questioning? So questioning helps a person to gain information. Also, it widens one's views and perspectives. So basically we use WH questions often in our day-to-day life in order to get information. So it plays a vital role in communication skills. Because if you want to gather some information or if you want to get any information, you have to know how to frame a question. So what are WH questions? So WH questions begin with what, when, where, who, whom, which, whose, why and how. So the answer cannot be yes or no for WH questions. So see the example. When will you finish your BE? The answer is next year. So what are you doing now? I am teaching grammar. So learn the art of questioning. What? So asking for information about something. So for what is the function of the WH word what? Asking for information about something. So what is your name? So what is the color of this box? And the next one is when. So the function of when is asking about time, like when did he leave. The next one is where. So the function of where is asking in or at what place or position. So where do they live is the example. So the next comes which. So which is about asking about a choice. So which color do you want? So who, the function of who is asking what or which person or people. So who opened the door? Whom, asking what or which person or people, like whom did you see. So the only difference between who and whom is who plays as a subject in a sentence, whereas whom plays object in a sentence. And then whose, it's about asking ownership. And like whose are those keys or whose are these keys. And next why. And the function of why is asking for any specific reason. So like what do you say that? Why do you say that? So the next one is how. Asking about manner, condition or quality. So how does this work? And how far. How far, we can use the word how far to indicate a distance. Like how far is Anjugramam from Kanyakumari. And then how long, how many, how much and how old. So now the functions of how long, how many, how much and how old are. You can use how long for length. Like how long will it rain. And then how many in the sense quantity, which is countable. How many cars are there. How much in the sense again quantity but for uncountable things. How much money do you have? And how old, it's about age. How old are you? How old is this building? So for this you can use how old. And the next important thing is WH question structure. So WH questions in the simple present tense, you have to use do or be. So see, as for do, look at the question structure. WH word and then comes do or does and then subject. After that comes verb. See the example, where do you work? WH question is, WH word is where and then comes do. After that you in the sense subject and then comes work, which is a verb. And then again same thing, when does she wake up? Who is your brother? So WH questions in simple present tense have this kind of structure, like WH word plus do or does plus subject plus verb. And then you can use be also, WH plus be plus subject. See the example, where are you from? Who is your intimate friend? Which is your classroom? So WH questions are very similar to yes or no type of questions, but they have WH words at the start. So see an example of yes or no question. Are you from Tamil Nadu? Are you from Tamil Nadu in the sense the answer might be yes or no. But the similar questions we can try it with the WH word, where are you from? So the first question had an answer of yes or no. Yes, I am from Tamil Nadu. The second question could have many different answers like Japan, Brazil, Poland, etc. So this is the difference between WH questions and yes or no questions. So now how to understand verbs in different tenses. So do plus go in the sense you have to use go. Does plus go in the sense you have to use goes. And did plus go went. Asking questions. So if you ask about the subject of the sentence, you just simply add the question word at the beginning. Like see the example, Krishnan writes good poems. So what does Krishnan write? He can speak Hindi. What can he speak? They are leaving tonight. So when are they leaving? So if you are concentrated about the subject in a sentence, simply add the question word at the beginning of the sentence. And then the play was interesting. So how was the play? They go to the movies every Saturday. So why do they go every Saturday? He wakes up early. When does he wake up? They sent a letter. What did they send? So exercises. You can see here Kannan and Kamala are playing shuttlecock in the garden. They are running home. Mr. Gopakumar has been living in Naharkoil for 10 years. Radhika likes her new job very much. Yesterday, Monica and Shanti went to the swimming pool. Anbu's new mountain bike cost rupees so and so. And then these are the exercise. So you can have the answers also. You can check it out. And then the possible questions from this topic. So these are the possible questions you can expect from this topic. So this is all about WH questions. So as for WH questions, you have to remember the functions of each WH word. Like what is the function of what is the function of when. You must know the functions of all the WH words. And then the second thing is you must be aware of the sentence structure, how you should frame the question. You have to know how to frame a question based on the questioning structure. That's all. You have to remember these two questions. If you're very good at these two things, you can frame the questions. So thank you.